Namaste and hello to all my friends. It's me Monica and yes, I'm back again with a very easy mnemonic for one of the most loved topic by teachers, that is retinal detachment. So the mnemonic here is going to be very easy, but before that, I will request all my friends wants to go to the theory portion of retinal detachment just once. Go through it and then come back to this video, and I can guarantee that you are gonna rock your examination after knowing this mnemonic. So now, without further ado, let's get started. First, I would like to just show you this layers of retina because these are quite important. Okay, so the retinal pigment epithelium, this is choroid, then there's brush membrane, then there's retinal pigment epithelium, photoreceptor outer segment, outer nuclear layer, outer plexiform layer, inner plexiform layer, ganglionic cell layer, nerve fiber layer. So please go through it. These are very important to understand because retinal detachment is all about the detachment of the layers of retina. So that is why you need to know about this layer. Okay, where is outer plexiform layer, where is inner plexiform layer, what is retinal pigment epithelium, and what are these layers. So one thing I would like to say that once you know the layers and you have an idea about it, you will even find this topic much easy. Okay, so now let's go to our mnemonic. So my mnemonic is retina PMSing. So PMS matlab that is premenstrual syndrome, and whenever we are having it we say it she's PMSing, right? So there are lots of premenstrual syndromes, and looking after that we call it. So here I have made a mnemonic that is retina is PMSing because you know just because this is a topic about retinal detachment, this separation of layers, and in while we are during periods also our endometriums, okay, they fall out. Okay, that's why I just you can just relate it. So I meant the mnemonic called retina PMSA. So we have written here RETINA and PMS, and I have not written this I. Okay, I have just written here P M S C and G. So there is no I and N. This is C and G. Retina PMSA. So whatever the words I'm written here, they are very important. They you are going to relate it. Like that might not with this mnemonic only. With this amount of mnemonic only, I can guarantee that you can write a really good note about retinal detachment. So first is, what is retinal detachment? For that you have the answer here only. So retinal detachment is the detachment of the retinal pigment epithelium from the neurosensory layer. So you know that there are 10 layers in the retina. Out of 10, there 9 layers are called neurosensory layer and 1 layer is called retinal pigment epithelium. So separation of retinal pigment epithelium from the neurosensory layer is known as retinal detachment. So your definition you can get from this mnemonic. After that, what are its types? So RET will give the types of the retinal detachment, that is rhegmatogenous, exudative and tractional. Look at here. Okay, so you are done with the types also. So rhegmatogenous means there is a rhegma, there is a tear, there is a hole, or there is a lattices formation. Okay, rhegma means tear in the retina. Exudative means, as the name says, there is fluid. Okay, fluid in between the two layers of the retina. Tractional, as the name says, there is a tractional force. Okay, there is a tractional force that detaches the layers of the retina. Okay, so what are the causes of rheumatogenic retinal detachment? So the causes will be post cataract surgery, okay, myopia and trauma. So these are the three major things that causes the retinal detachment, that is trauma, okay, post cataract surgery and myopia. After that there is exudative. So one of the most common cause for the exudative retinal detachment is the malignant melanoma of the choroid. Okay, malignant melanoma of the choroid is one of the most common cause of one of the most common tumor in adult. Okay, it is one of the most common tumor of eye in adult, and it is one of the most common cause of the exudative. Where did pointer go? Exudative retinal detachment. And retinoblastoma is the most common eye tumor in the children. After that, what we have here is the, okay, this part is also done. This is also done. T and T also I explained it. Neurosensory also I explained it. Now talking about the features, that clinical signs and symptoms that we see. So the things that we can find, the features, clinical features of the retina detachment as a whole. Okay, I'm going to say you that is musky volitants, like black floaters or something like floating in front of your eyes or something flying in front of your eyes. Musky means housefly. Okay, so you just feel like there's some housefly kind of black thing just floating in front of your eyes. So that's called musky volitants. Okay, that's one of the feature. Next feature is photopsia, flashing. Okay, flashing sensation. So photopsia, musky volitants, sapphire sign, and cotton like sensations. Okay, photopsia, musky volitants, sapphire signs, and cotton like sensations. And these are the, and next one is gray glow of the retina. So when you look at the retina, you can find the a line of detachment with a very prominent gray glow, which indicates there is a retinal detachment. So these are the clinical features which works for you. It might differ from exudative interactional, but usually these are the most common that you see, and these are the most important one. After that, what are the surgery that we do to treat it? Okay, the surgery that we do is cryoplexy. Next is scleral buckling, and the next one is the pars plana virectomy. Okay, vitrectomy. So cryoplexy, scleral buckling, and pars plana vitrectomy. So these are the surgery that we do. One thing I forgot to explain, that is post pregnancy induced hypertension. So this pregnancy induced hypertension is about the vegetative. So it is one of the cause. So if in pregnant lady, if you see the after from second trimester, after almost at the end of second trimester, if she says complaints of certain features like this, then you can say that it can be an exudative retinal detachment. So pregnancy induced hypertension. So this is all about the retinal detachment. So in tractional, the most common cause is diabetic retinopathy, but I could not keep it here in this mnemonic, so I haven't mentioned. But the most common cause for the tractional retinal detachment is diabetic retinopathy. So this is the mnemonic, and so easily you could just make a very beautiful short sweet note with all the necessary information, isn't it? I said the definition, I gave the types, I said the clinical features, and I explained about the treatment. So yes, this is all. I hope that you like this video. If you did like this video, then please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Thank you.